Chapter 9, Reproduction in Animals. Reproduction. It is a process in which one organism gives rise to another organism. The new organism produced is similar to the parent organism. The cats reproduce and the small cats are formed. When these cats grow, they become the big cats, adult cats. The dogs reproduces and small dogs, puppies are produced. When puppies grow, they form dogs. In the similar way, the human beings, they reproduce, a small baby is produced. The baby grows, matures, and an adult human being is formed. So in the process of reproduction, an organism is produced, and the organism which is produced, that is similar to the parent organism. It is not that a cat is reproducing, sometime as dog is being formed, sometime a dog is being formed, sometimes a frog is being formed. It is not like that. Each organism will reproduce the organism of its own kind. अपने जैसे organisms बनाने के process को कहा जाता है reproduction. So what is the importance of reproduction? Why do organisms reproduce? The reproduction, it is a very important process, life process, because it enables continuity of species, so that when the organisms die, the older organisms, the adult organisms die, there are some organisms which can replace them on the earth. There are two types of reproduction. One is the asexual reproduction, other is the sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, in which only a single parent is involved. Just like an amoeba. Amoeba is a single parent, it divides into two. That is a asexual reproduction. So in the case of sexual reproduction, two parents are there. These parents will produce special type of cells. These are termed as gametes. These gametes will fuse together and a new organism will be formed. In this chapter, we will study in detail about these two types of reproduction. Now, we are starting with the sexual reproduction. This is topic number 9.2 in the NCERT. In the process of sexual reproduction, the male organism. In this topic, we will study about the human beings reproduction. How do human beings reproduce? So human beings, there are two opposite sexes in the human beings. One are the male, other are the female. The male person will produce the male gametes. The female parent will produce the female gamete. The male gamete is termed as sperm. The female gamete is termed as ova or egg. Both of them will fuse together and a new cell will be formed, which is termed as zygote. The sperms and the ova, these are the two gametes, and these two gametes are formed by two parents. That is why human beings show sexual reproduction. Now this zygote is formed. This zygote will grow, develop, and a new individual will be formed. We will be studying this complete process in this chapter. So now we are starting with the male reproductive organs. In the male, there are a pair of testes, two sperm ducts and penis. They form the male reproductive system. Here see the spellings TES, TES. That is a plural form. A pair of testes means two testes are there. So when I am talking about a plural, when I am talking about both the testes together, दोनों testes के बारे में साथ में बात कर रही हूँ, then I will write this spelling TES, TES, testes. When I am talking about a single testis, एक testis की बात कर रही हूँ, then I will write it as testis, TES, TIS. This is a singular testis. These are the plural testis. So this is singular, plural. So write their spellings very carefully. Two sperm ducts are there. After that, the penis is there. See in the diagram, these oval structures, these are termed as the testes. It is the place where sperms are formed. Sperms will be produced here. After that, the sperms will be taken by this sperm duct. You can see a small pipe-like structure is there behind the testis. So sperms which are produced here, they will be moving in this sperm duct, and from this sperm duct they will be transferred to the penis. This is penis, and from this penis the sperms are released from the male body. Now see the structure of the sperm. The body of the sperm, the complete structure of the sperm can be divided into three parts: head, middle piece, as well as the tail. The head is a pointed structure, middle piece is the middle part of the sperm, which is connecting the head with the tail. Now this tail-like structure is there. This tail-like structure is for the movement of the sperm, so that the sperm can move, can swim, and it can reach up to the female gamete. We are talking about the sexual reproduction. So here the male and the female gamete, they have to combine together. So for their combining, they have to reach together at a particular point. They have to meet, only then they can combine. That is why the male gametes are having a tail, so that they can reach the female gamete. And because they have to travel, they have to move to the female gamete. That is why in the middle piece they are having a lot of energy. So this middle piece of the sperm, that provides energy to the sperm, so that the sperm can move and reach to the female gamete. After that, the female reproductive system is there. A female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries, a pair of oviducts or the fallopian tubes. These are two in number, and a single uterus. See the diagram here. These are the ovaries. These are also elongated oval structures, and from behind the ovaries, these two tube-like structures are there. These two tube-like structures, these are termed as the oviducts or the fallopian tubes. These fallopian tubes, they help in the transfer of the female gamete, and this structure which is connecting these two oviducts, that is termed as the uterus. So here the ovary will produce the female gamete. The female gamete is termed as the egg or the ova. The female gamete will be produced here. The female gamete will be taken up by this oviduct, and it will move in the uterus. So uterus is the place where the development of the new organism, new individual takes place in the female body. So a new organism develops in this place. Now see the structure of a human female gamete. That is just like a normal cell. A single cell is there which is oval or rounded in shape, and is having nucleus and a lot of reserve food material. So this is the structure of the human ovum or the human egg or the human female gamete. Now this is the sperm and this is the ovum. Both of them will fuse together, and this process will be termed as fertilization.